Hi there. Welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here with you. What's the day? Today is July the 6th. Yeah, July the 6th, 2024. And I'm here today to recap um, Family Empire Houston, Season 1, Episode 2, Skeletons in the Family Closet. Okay, we start off with the the sister sister cousins. I think that's what they call it. So, um, Letitia and Nicole are half sisters, but they're the same age. Frank Jr. He was out there. He messed around. He stepped out. I think on his wife and had Letitia. Yeah, it's a lot. I just know when they did this. When I saw their family photo, it's a lot of damn women in their family. A lot. So we at Nicole's house. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I like her color scheme kind. It's like it's gold, off white, hunter green. I gotta look at it. I need a wide shot. Y'all know I like looking at houses. So anyway, her house is 4 o'clock in the morning. She waiting for her hairdresser Kendra to come over. And when she said she was her hairstylist, I was like, she got to be more than a hairstylist. And that's what she said. She's more like a family friend. I was like, she got to be coming to do your hair at 4 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, Kendra got a lot of energy in the morning, but apparently Nicole doesn't. She's not really not a morning person because Kendra said, "Can I get some bacon and eggs in the morning?" And she was like, "Girl, no, you can't." So anyway, Nicole up this time in the morning because she says the only time that she has that she has time to get her hair done for herself because she usually her day starts from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And her husband, she's expecting him to come home between 5:30 and 6:30 around that time, 5:45, 6 o'clock. Because he worked at night, and I think he worked like a 12-hour shift. So anyway, she get her head done. She tell Kendra bye, and Larry comes in. So, but before Larry comes in, she has an assistant calls her. What's her assistant name? Named Shani. Yeah, I think she said her name is Shad. Shani's her assistant, and she's not a family friend, but she said that they work good together because the girl can understand her. So anyway, when she talking to her husband, that old hug and old kiss, he come in, he sit down. I was like, I don't think he had no breakfast. Because she don't cook breakfast. So anyway, or something she said. So anyway, they don't hug, they don't kiss. And she started telling them that she glad that she had something to talk to because she was upset at the crab boil at the sister cousin house because they was teasing her about a wall between her and her half sister, and she's like, it's not funny, it hurt her feelings. But she's so glad she got her Larry to talk to. So anyway, they just weird. They're edgy. That to me, from what I can see, from the little bit I did see, it's like their marriage is struggling. Yeah. I think that she married a person that was, I think Nicole married a person that's very much like her husband, like her father. Because then when she's later on, when I start talking about her and the sister, she says her father wasn't good at communicating his feelings. He wasn't very emotional. And I think she met a man who was like that. She married a man who like that, and that ain't what she needs. I think she needs a man that's communicable with her and that is emotional. That's just my opinion. So anyway, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So anyway, I said right here, I said to me, Nicole don't seem happy. Um, and something that he says in his confessional when Larry with Nicole, and you can just tell they got marriage problems. You can just tell they don't even look comfortable sitting there. And he says something about their marriage is a work in progress, and she's like, oh, 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 okay, it's a work in progress. So To me, they ain't even on the same pages about the state of their marriage. So, that was funny. She said they said y'all have a wall. Hee hee hee. And I didn't think that was funny that y'all said that. So anyway, oh, it's after he had the conversation with her that I think they finally just kissed. And then the second time she kissed him, she told him watch out for her lip gloss. Man, I'd be like, man, she too much. So anyway, what's her name? The one named Jermisha is showing up. Jackie daughter is Miss Jackie and Miss Oscarine. And Jamisha showed up, and I don't like to see Jamisha, y'all, already. This is just the second thing. Because every time we see her, we got to get an Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, Farrakhan, uh, ex-slave on just the whole conversation. Yeah, man. And she just kissed Oscarine ass so bad. Oh, what you and dad did. Oh, what you and granddad did. Y'all built generational wealth. And what y'all did. And see, we want to take what y'all did. Well, I want to say this. Y'all need to leave Miss Oscarine alone. If that's what she want to do with her money, then that's what she want to do with her money. And she is thinking about the generation ahead of her. She paying off her goddamn kids' houses. So if they're holding the deeds, y'all her kids, they can get past the house down to y'all. Let her do her shit the way she want to. And if you really try and do some shit, do like you did before. You was a real estate agent, and that wasn't good enough for you. You became a broker. Now you ready to become a developer. Do that shit on your own. You got a company that went from 5 real estate agents to 100. Leave that old lady alone. Let her do what she want to do with her money. She want to do is give it to her kids and give it to her kids. And that's what I'm saying. Money just money. And it don't matter who get it. Somebody gonna spend it. So we y'all gonna argue about it. And we want her land, we want her land. Well, if y'all want her land, all the three of y'all sister cousins get together and buy her goddamn land. Yeah. Fair market value, whatever. But you see, them other your aunts and uncles, your aunts ain't down with that shit. I ain't seen Frank really say too much of nothing, but them aunts ain't down with that shit. They want their mortgage paid. But it's just like what other people say. Once you pay your mortgage off, your house still ain't yours. You still gotta pay taxes on it. Gotta pay taxes on it. So, I don't know. I just don't want to hear her talk again. She just kissed that lady ass, her grandmother ass so bad. You know what your grandpa did, and I want to do that for our kids. And if you just give us or discount us, why should I give y'all? Anybody to get her shit, and she had to work harder than y'all. She didn't. I don't think she had no real estate license. Her and your grandfather, her and Mr. Frank, they didn't have no real estate license, did they? They had their high school diploma. They had and they ain't couldn't even get no goddamn loan. You still can't hardly get one. They still got us red line up in this motherfucker. I'm talking about minorities, brown, the people. They still got us red line and shit when it comes to mortgages. They do. But I just want to say, get your own shit. Nobody helped them, and then you got a leg up. You're a real estate agent. Your grandmother is the CEO, the chief executive Oscarina, or what Oscar Renee, whatever fuck. So do your own shit and leave her alone. And that's what I'm saying. You can say if this shit gonna be about them fighting about some money, eh, I'm gonna leave that alone. So anyway, Miss Oscarine said, I ain't giving nobody shit. That's all we need to know. Is just Miss Oscarine said, ain't nobody getting shit. She about this. She business minded. So anyway, Jamisha kissed her ass so bad, she was like, okay, I'll think about holding on to it. So anyway, it's just, you can tell we'll just get ready to go. So anyway, Nicole trying to make shit right with everybody. So she want to have, so you heard of massage therapy. Now we having stretch therapy. And I mean, I heard of stretch therapy, but that stretching that dude was doing that shit like some Kama Sutra shit to me. Some sexual stuff. I don't know if I'm let you. He was fine though. I let him stretch on me like that, but I don't know. I just don't know. So anyway, she having a therapy, a girls' night out, at her house, and but she wanted to meet with Lakeisha. It's all this Lakeishas, Lakeishas, the Sweetest, Jamishas. This shit drive me crazy. She want to meet with the gay one. I mean, I just it make it easy for me to do this. The one who wanted to get married to Caramel. And I don't know what's going to side no bar. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but I don't think them girls like Caramel. And it seems like when you don't like them braiding bitches, you got a problem. I'm just saying, like they're gonna be on your ass. So, and I'll tell you where I come from where I came from, that conclusion came from. That didn't sound right. Nothing I just said. So, after we listened to the whole "we were slave" shit, they not like us speech. We watched Lakeisha and Caramel go to this. I guess it's a famous place in Houston, barbecue. Cause I heard somebody say that place ain't never empty, and it is never empty. And they said that it's about as big as a shoebox, but they said they had real good food. And I think I'm trying to say I went to Houston. I was downtown Houston, and I think I was in Homestead, but I ate somewhere, but it wasn't there. It was years ago though. So anyway, her, Lakeisha, and Nicole gonna talk before they had the ladies' night out because they feel like they'd talk better without no audience, and I think so too. I believe they will too. I really do. So I ain't like this part though. I was like, Nicole, if you trying to make shit better, why you say that? Because LaQuisha came over, LaQuisha came over, and she opened the door, and I guess Nicole heard her, and she was like, "You just walk in here," and she was like, "I don't know. I think LaQuisha tried to play off with Nicole, asked her, and she said, 'Girl, let me lock my door.' If you're trying to make it cool with her, first of all, you know she was coming, and then she had your fucking door locked anyway. And then you know why you had to say that. You shouldn't just say that. You should say, "Oh, she said, let me lock my door." Well, lock your door, bitch. You should have been locked. But that's your sister. And see, that's why y'all got this shit. But I understand where you're coming from, Nicole, because I don't do that either. And I think in one of my recaps I said before that when I don't care where the fuck I'm at. If it ain't my shit and the door is shut and I gotta go through the door, I don't give a fuck if I just walk out of the door and I close the door again and I know somebody in there or not, I'm knocking, especially if it ain't my shit. I'm recording. So anyway, I'm recording. You gotta wait. So anyway, Aria. Oh my gosh. Maybe I hate when they bother me. I lose my train of thought. So anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to say that if I was trying to make shit better, y'all already are super sensitive with each other. So I don't think that was called for. But I understand. That's why I locks my fucking door so nobody will walk in my house or walk up on me. So ooh, my daughter in there going off. Um, So anyway, when they get in, they sit down, and then after Lakeisha brought us some wine. Oh, well, when they was in the restaurant eating, look with Caramel, Lakeisha told Caramel that she wanted to talk to her sister and make shit better. And Caramel was like, "Cool, because I want everybody to be at the wedding." Blah 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 blah. Good times, whatever, whatever. So let's go back to Nicole house. So her and Lakeisha having a seat, and they sitting on a chair. And Nicole said, "Well, where did the disconnect happen? When did it happen?" She said, "So." LaQuisha said, "When we was cool, when I was 7." She said, "First of all, y'all didn't even bring me around this motherfucker till I was about 7 or 8, and it was an art jacket that introduced me to the family. And I don't ever think I really had a proper introduction. I was kind of like just brought over. And, you know, I was showed acceptance, but you know, but at the same time, not." So they both felt like they got cheated. So Nicole was kind of crying because she said, I think she thought that her life was better than her sisters because she was with her mom and her father most of the time, but apparently nobody really had the father. He shitted on both of them, the wife and the baby mama and the baby mama baby and the wife baby. He shitted on both of them. I don't think he gave them what they needed. And Nicole kind of started crying. She said that, the first time I can remember him saying thank you was when I was helping him take care of his father. He said, "Thank you for helping me take care of my father." But she said, like him walking around saying he loved you, expressing his feelings, he just wasn't the type of dude. So I just like, he's like, he was a big asshole. Yeah, he was a fucking cheater. So yeah, on me, he ain't had no respect for women. I'm just gonna say it like it is. So Nicole said, "You never created a safe space for me," and LaQuisha said, "I don't feel like I hate one either, but let's do one. Let's create a space for each other. Let's close this gap." So they was like cool, but they said that shit, but they didn't hug. So anyway, LaQuisha said she feel happy in her heart. Nicole said she feel like peace out. So let's get moving on. Let's move on. So anyway, Nicole said she gotta get ready for the girls for this night out. And she said she don't know what she gonna serve. So Lucretia told her had hors d'oeuvres, and she said, "I don't want no horse doodles, girl." She said, "We eat food around here, especially Quita. You better have Quita some food." So Jamisha and Quenisha, the two sisters, they meet up and they talk about them acres again. Here we go. And she said that the grandmama said she good at trying to see what's up. She might hold on to it or not nothing else, save it to them. So save it for them. So Jamisha want to get up some developers to see what they could do with their 2 acres of land. So when they go talk to the grandmother, they got a plan. So she was like, "Who you think gonna be the problem?" She said, "I think so and so gonna be the problem, and your mama gonna be the problem." She said because you gonna want they're gonna want to know how the money gonna get divided, who gonna get paid what. And Jamisha said she don't want her family to be broken up about no money. But I was like, shit. So anyway, Quita, that one who married to Chris, she home getting ready for a vacation because one of her travel buddies is birthday, so she going somewhere. Like she going like on I don't know, she going somewhere. So anyway, I'm trying to think. Chris is going while they having ladies' night out. Chris is going to go hang out with Larry and with Red with the other girls, with his sister cousins, other's husband. So Chris was telling his wife that that their sisters ain't called me yet. Would I work for them or not? Because if they keep fucking around, I'm just gonna go and do my own thing. And as a matter of fact, I've got a repeat client. And she was like, who was that? He said it was Melanie. She was like, oh, okay, her. So he was like, yeah, I got a repeat client, but if they ain't called me, I'm just gonna do my own shit. So I was like, he a grown ass man. Why don't you just reach out to them, or do you not want to work for them and you just ain't got the balls to tell them? That's what it sounds like. You think you need to go on and do your own shit, and they want to hire you. When they want you to work for them, they just need to hire you for an individual job. It sounds like that work better, or just don't work for them. So anyway, he said he feels like he always get the back end with them. So Nicole combing her hair because her sister's about to come over. And I know them people about to come over and do the stretching therapy. So she hollering for Larry like a motherfucker and say, I need to learn how when people tired. You know he tired. You can hear that motherfucker snoring. So anyway, she tell her husband when he wake up that her and her sister are cool now, but they're gonna work on doing shit better. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Red and Chris. And he was like, how you gonna hang out with Red and Chris? She said, y'all don't never hang out together like that now unless it's all family. He said, we'll see, we're gonna be alright. So anyway, the girls started arriving, and one of the G2 cousins named Mona came over. She the last of the single women. And then the instructor who coming to do the structure therapy, he fine as hell. So anyway, she kind of talking to him, and he like he side her. But then she asked him if he married, and he said yeah. So she said, oh, so she just turned her shit off all the way. So while the men out, they talking, of course, about the ladies, and they just say that the Bradon women are real strong women, and said that shit started with Oscarine. So I guess Frank Senior used to fold up under her, cause all of them like that kind of fold. Larry like he glad he gotta go work somewhere where he ain't around them. Red look kind of step backish, and Chris he's just like he tired of them. He don't want to do shit with him, and he act like he a baby. Well, he must be the baby from his family. So anyway, when Nikki come over, she can hear them moaning. She hear, I think it's Jamisha moaning, cause the way the guy stretching her, you think she in there having the, but she not. So she's like, "What the hell going on in here?" So they sit down and start talking, right, about that them 2 acres again. And Nikki said, Grandma said that she gonna sell, and she said no, she didn't. Well, she told me she was gonna hold on until we do this, until we do that. So she said, you know what? Do what you gotta do, but you better hurry up and do it because she gotta pay $34,000 a year in taxes on this shit, and it's her highest tax bill, and we don't want it no more. So everybody have agreed to agree that um that grandmother, Miss Oscarine, gonna do whatever the hell she wanna do when she wanna do it in her own time. So, so over on the other side of town, they got a venue that they're gonna have like casino night. So it's Jackie over there helping Miss Oscarine, helping them take them tables and shit down like it ain't swinging them tables and shit, them chairs like it ain't nothing. So anyway, they're having a casino night. I think they're gonna have two events there. So Nikki was saying how she the youngest of the five, and then she was helping them ever when they turned 16, they had to come to the business to help their parents with their businesses, like helping them do shit. She said they wasn't getting paid then and they ain't paying them now. So I thought that was funny. So anyway, the Charlotte said if her mother does sell it to the G2s, that she thinks this should only be sold for fair market value. Ain't no damn thing about no discount. And I think one of them joking said she don't know, Oscarine don't know nothing about giving nobody no discount on nothing. So when the ladies was at their stretch therapy, they started talking about shit like money. And the cousin Mona, I think her name, asked them, do they keep their money with their husbands? And they was like, hell no, 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 no understanding with English. Or they asking her in Spanish. And they was like, no, we real good at counting our money, and we believe in counting our money and keeping our money too. But ours is ours or mine. Yeah, but he ain't gotta know how much of mine I got neither. So I don't know if I believe in that. I don't know. I don't know if telling them every damn thing to the last dime, but I don't know. When would y'all need to talk about money? It's probably before you got married. Um, and back at the table with the men, I think Chris is the problem because back at the house, the women were saying, "What's Chris going to do?" They was asking Janita, Jaquisha, the one that's going on a trip who married to Chris. What Chris going to do? Because where you get a check for doing work and you don't do no work? You tell us what you tell your boss what you're not going to do. So she said, I'm not going to go home and tell my husband y'all was in here talking about him. She said, I'm just going to leave that alone. But she don't like that y'all talk about him. But they was telling her, I mean, he cool and shit, but we your blood. He's a spouse. And spouses come and go, but we always gonna be your family. Oh, family come and go too, just like a spouse can. You'll see that shit can happen too. Yeah. So yeah, she said. So anyway, they were saying, why you always talking about Chris? And like I said, Nicole said, where you can go, where you can work at and telling people what you ain't gonna do. And I think Jamisha said, cause he boss said that shit was funny. So anyway, Christy acts like a baby to me. I ain't gonna lie. So it said, don't let your man know what kind of money you making. Keep that shit to yourself. So the men back at the table and these motherfuckers say, and then their family's like surviving the breeding. So these are hellfire women right here. So I guess we about to see because next week, it's like they're about to give that lady named Caramel some hell. Yeah, something she say rubbed them the wrong way, and they seem like they stick with each other kind of tough, the sister cousins. So anyway, you could have been anywhere in the world, but I'm so glad that you was here with me for 25 minutes and 12 seconds. And have a beautiful day. Bye now. Mhm. Oh shit. Oh.